Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. I don't know how y'all do this. I don't know how y'all do this. Do this. Oh, here it is. Okay. I'm not sure where I was, so let's just continue on here. And this is where not having two monitors really screws you up.
And in the metro, it's common knowledge. But I did hear that call on the radio with my own ears. Yes, it was immediately drowned out by the static.
Are you alright?
Alright, we need to go back to... I'm going to start over.
I still remember life before the war. I remember that we used to be different. Spot later.
It's not the best place to hack it. Anybody I was doing it.
Come here, dude! Help the man! Roger! Dude, let's drag him out! Hold on, we're coming! Keep us covered! Hold on! We'll get you out! Whoa! It's Artyom! Artyom? Artyom! What the hell? He's hurt! Come on, Artyom, stay with us. That bad. They're coming back. Attention, people. Oh, look, it's the hero. Margo, lights off. It's nighttime at the station. Don't worry, I told you. I got it, open up!
Come on, you don't let you pass these things. Come on.
Go!
Looks like Artyom's been on another one of his mad trips up top.
How low bit was telling me that ammo is really difficult.
Hey, Damir, do you think the Colonel knows what Artyom been up to
Take on
here?
the challenge.
How am I supposed to know? Ask him yourself. He radioed from the ring, said he'd be here tomorrow. Hey, you!
The spot I had saved, I accidentally lost it. So I
Let
had to
him
start
learn to
over.
stand up for himself. How else can he hope to survive in the metro? Rise and shine, people! Hang in there, Artyom. You're gonna get a fresh dose of Spartan blood now.
And I know nothing about this game, absolutely nothing. I haven't tried to hack it or anything, so you're gonna see what I actually do go through.
Artyom, are you awake? It's okay. The doctor said you'll be fine.
Come on. Ah, come on.
Are you trying to kill me with worry? What if next time you don't return from the surface? There's no one out there, Artyom. No one to find, no one to talk to. If there was, don't you think they'd be here already? We've talked about this again and again. You have to accept it. There's only us.
Colonel! Hello, Alex. There you are, you stubborn fool. How many times are we going to have this conversation? I don't care if you kill yourself over this silly dream of yours. But don't you see what you're doing to my daughter? Your wife?
Dad, please.
The Order is short on men after the battle for D6. But you leave. People need you, and you pursue your selfish obsession. But now this shit has to stop. There's only Metro, nothing else. And the Order is here to defend it. Because if not us, then who?
How's it going, my friend?
You look
Like
fine
I said,
to
I
me.
hadn't intended on
So, get ready to
streaming.
go.
I didn't even know how to,
Then
so I was just messing
we'll
around
discuss
with
your
it, trying to
transfer
figure it
to
out.
police.
So this is
Come,
an
we need to
unannounced,
talk.
just kind of thing that I was going to start hacking
I'll get the
Metro
doctor.
Exodus.
Artyom,
I said, well, let me just
please,
mess around with the stream
promise me
thing a
this
little
was
bit.
the
I like
last
learning how to do
time.
it.
I'll see you later.
Artyom, we
It
managed
won't
to
let me
bring you
bypass
back
these
from the brink,
cutscenes.
but
Somehow we're all having
people
to
are
suffer
giving you
through
their blood, which could save so many wounded, and you keep bringing it back irradiated. Don't you think that is unfair? Let me put it this way. I can't promise I'll be able to bring you back next time.
Is it loud? I have my sound cut down real low, so I mean, you can see I can barely hear it. So I don't know what it's like on. Is there a way to make it go down even more for you guys? 'Cause like I say, I don't know what I'm doing here. So now I can't even hear mine. So it's down so low I can't even hear it.
Surface.
Of course, I don't need to. I'm not really playing the game.
Job or no job. That.
Tell you the truth, I honestly didn't believe anybody would actually show up.
I can't believe my eyes. Artyom, you're all right. You gave us a scare, brother. Artyom,
I can
how are you, friend?
They're mute. I'm gonna have to at least put it on 8.
And I see you're all right.
give way.
This calls for a celebration.
A few more scars and you will be completely irresistible to any woman. Speaking of which,
Alyosha,
how will the usual hospital, huh?
Could you just stop
I know what I'll
crowding
do
him?
is I'll get into the options and let me turn it down in here if it lets me sound. Why don't we just turn it down like this? That way it should. Let me know if this is any better if you get it.
You're all dismissed. I give you 2 hours, people.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh, it's official. I knew it. So I brought something. And here we go again.
Please, let's not repeat the last
Hold
time.
on, Artyom.
They let me bypass some of them, but there you
And? More of nothing? Artyom, the only thing I can hear is that Geiger counter ticking. Ah, yes, and there's also those damn things. Calling all the time. Let's go home, dear, please. Don't you think I'd also love to live on an ocean beach or in a green forest? But what good are these fantasies in a silent
go.
world?
Oh Lord.
Silent, Artyom? Because it's dead.
So even during an apocalypse, we get bitched at. I got you. Just can't win. Cannot win.
We took our time. Time to replace our filters.
Okay, finally I got control again. Good. Let's take a look. Alright, we got 21, but I know he said it was not exact value, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to search for unknown. I can't remember what he told me it was. Sorry, friend. Like I said, I don't know how to make things louder or better for you. I'm still working on that, so I apologize. All right. Alright, over almost 2 billion, so fire off around. There we go. Let's check it now. It did go down 1, so we're just going to go decrease value. I don't think it's encrypted. At least I hope not. A no clip. I don't know if I have that kind of time tonight, but we might work on that at another time. The best way to go about no clip is to first find your coordinates and see if you can teleport through collision fields. If you can teleport through collision fields, then it's a lot easier to find a no clip that way if the game doesn't already have it. But just know, if the game doesn't already have that built-in feature, you can glitch out your game a lot and have it crash down on you a lot. So no clip is a very hard thing to do. But we might get into that. I just don't think I got time tonight. That's really involved. Oh, really? It goes jerky. I don't know why. Might be the Wi-Fi system I'm on. I don't know. Let me check my antenna. Alright, no, that looks alright. Might have too much crap up too. You know, I got a lot of strain on the computer too because of the cheat engine and everything. Okay, we did our first scan. Did it freeze on me? Come on. Okay, good. Okay, so it's going to go really laggy. Alright, it's going to decrease value again. I can't see what I'm doing. Let me pull this over here. Fire up another round, and we're just going to unchanged value a few times, move around. He told me this ammo value really gave some trouble, so I'm going to try to figure out and see what trouble it is. Of course, he finally figured it out, but I want to figure it out myself. Well, I don't really go into online games too much because, you know, basically online games, if they store the values on your computer, you hack them the same way you do an offline game. But if they're server-sided values, that's a whole different beast. And it's illegal where I live to even do it, much less put it online. So you got to see where I'm coming from here. They could shut down my channel for even attempting it. It's very illegal where I'm from. Alright, go down. 623, 527. Jump up. Alright, let's reload. Now let's go increase value. I thought that would get rid of a few. 458 is pretty good. Looks like there are a lot of float type values in there. Looks like there are a lot of float values in there. Hope I didn't miss it. I may have missed it. Well, none of those look really good to me, so. Well, we might have to try 2-byte. That might be the problem. It might be on a 2-byte instead, so let's do that. See what's going on here. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. It's probably because I got all this stuff up here and everything. I'm sorry about that. Alright. this way now. No Nintendo? No intending, no. No hablo español bien, lo siento. This is where not having two monitors really hurts me. I need to get another one. Oh, awesome. Well, good job. That is awesome. Good job. I'm doing this because my good pal Lobit, who's a much better game hacker than I am, told me that he had a lot of trouble with the ammunition in this game, and I just know me, I like a challenge. I like to see what's going on with it, so I'm just seeing if I can figure out what's going on with ammo. He already figured it out and fixed it, but I told him not to tell me or anything so I could find it myself. So I just don't want to run out of ammo before I... So one thing about this game, it did not have a window mode, so I had to force a borderless window, and I can't move it around, so it's really screwing me up here. Decrease value. How much do we got in there? Let's reload. Increase. Change. Let's take a look, see if we can find anything that may make a little sense to us here. This is one elusive value, that's for sure. Huh. How do I keep missing it? That can't be right. So let's do value between, because I'm just tired of all these damn values here. We're at 20, so let's just see if we can find a more exact. So I'm going to put in between like 18 and 21, which is our cap. I don't know if it's switching address or address shifting. Yeah, I had it on the, let me see, this right here, and I had to, sorry, this right here, where was it? I believe this right here, and you only had on and off, so I didn't have a border on there, so. Alright, now let's see if we can figure this out. So what was it now? So 18. So now I'm going to put between 16 and 20. Let's go down one. Shouldn't be this hard to find. I think I was mashing the unchanged value and it changed a little later, maybe. Sometimes that happens. 14. just nothing really standing out. Let's keep going. 13. So let's go. Just give it a second to calm down and go decrease value. Huh. That is weird. I mean, how can they all... Let's take a look at these. Well, that one that's changing is no good. Let's remove that one. These two right here are weird. Let's take a look at it. Because look, they're going down. I wonder what they do when I reload. Alright, that top one changed quicker than the bottom one. But you see, it's one less than the actual display value. So, huh. Well, let's just see. Let's just... No. How about that bottom one there? Oh, look at that. Ah, so that's what the problem was. The internal is actually one less than the display. Well, that looks like to be it. Let me set this back up. Let's get rid of that top one. We'll set that to 21. Let's just see what it shows us. Oh, fire shot. Look, 21. I'll be damned. Alright, well, looks like we found her. Let's see what's going on with it. Alright. Okay, so that bottom one's only writing to it when we fire off around. The top one is constantly reading it. Let's reload and see if it... Ooh. Okay, so the bottom one is definitely the one writing to it. EAX sends the new value right here. We'll go over here to disassembler. And here's where R14 is writing to EAX. EAX is sending that to our ammo. Where is R14 getting this value? No, that's just subtracting from R14. Do I want to find cartridges? Hello from Spain. Do I want to find cartridges? Not at the moment. I'm just seeing if I can get just the chamber value to stay and to keep it from having to reload for the time being. Because friends of mine told me that they had trouble with this, and I'm just trying to. They've already resolved it, but I'm just trying to see if I can figure it out. Just comparing here. So where is R14 getting that value? Not here, not here. Right here. EDX is writing to R14. Looks like we're at the very top of the function. So wherever EDX is getting that value, so we could possibly just knock this out right here and keep it from stay the same. Oh, weapon jammed. Okay. Weapon jammed. So it didn't run out of ammunition. So let's see if we can fix that also. What makes it jam? Browse memory region. Search. No, just change display type. We're going to go to decimal. Here is our ammo. We need to pay attention to values around here. I'm not worried about floats right now. So I'm going to bring this over here so I can see what's going on. I actually just found it. It's actually the internal code is one less than the display. So if the display is showing 21, the internal is actually a 20. And that's why I was having trouble. But right now the gun is jammed, which inhibits no reload, and I'm trying to figure out what's causing that. So we're going to look for any kind of difference when we're able to shoot versus when we're not. See, we're not able to shoot right now. So I'm going to, ooh, what in the world? Alright, let's just shoot again until we can't shoot anymore. See if it jams again. And it jammed again. Oh, this looks like a flag value right here. I'm going to keep an eye on that and see what it's doing. Because that was 1 when it's jammed last time, and it turned 0 when I wasn't. And it hit 2, now 0. 256, but it's holding 0 when we're able to shoot, and then goes to 1 when it's jammed again. It changes to 2 when I reset it. So let's see if this is a flag value for the jammed. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've actually kind of backtraced a little bit. I was just seeing what was putting the value into it. And let me see. Where were we at originally? Ah, crap. Did I get rid of it? Yeah, this right here. This is what's writing to it right here. Looks like another place in memory. But there could be many. Can you make a series about exploring programs and decrypting games and applications? Exploiting programs, I'm sorry. And decrypting games. I have to study up on that some more before I actually present something like that. You got to understand, I'm still learning too, okay? So, yeah, basically my philosophy is I show you what I learn as I learn it, and that's basically what I do. But, yeah, we're going to definitely expand on it, and, you know, we'd like to tackle all facets of game hacking that's legal, that will allow me to do it. So hopefully in the near future we can do stuff like that, yeah. So what I did is I found out that R14 is writing to EAX right here on a conditional write. That's C move B says that's a conditional move if below, and it's based off this compare right here. So if R14 is lower than what's in EAX, go ahead and move the new value. So that's what's going on here. And I just wanted to see what was putting that value in R14, so it led me to the very top of the function looking for R14, and I saw right here that EDX is moving it into, and we're at the top of the function right here. So push RBX, that's the top of the function, and we can backtrace it on back from there too. We can put a break and trace on this right here actually. We can. Now, I believe my pal, Sean Lawnmower, I believe that's what he did, was put the tracer on it. And when he fired off a round, hang on. Alright. And it may have crashed the game putting the break and trace on it, but we got all this information where we can just come directly back to it. And this will be the next call on up the structure. This is where we put the break and trace right here. And here's the next call it goes back to when it hits that return. So this is the call that sent us to all this whole function right here. So if we just knock that out, then it'll keep it from ever going to this particular function right here at all. And I believe that's what my pal Sean did, but I don't think that gets rid of the jam problem. So if I replace that with does nothing. Also, let me go back to here. Okay, and I don't have a knob on that anymore. Okay. So if I go back to here, Now I got a NOP on the call that even caused that entire function. So let's go back to it. And I hope that's not, well, it did this before it ever did that. So let's see if it comes back on first. And if not, I believe it does save your game progress right here. So we may just have to bring it up again. Which that's what we'll do. I ain't gonna sit here and wait on it. But we got all our information, so we can just pick right up where we left off. It's one good thing about this debugger window and the tracer windows, all the information is static, so nah, we're hacking it, so we're gonna run into that crap. However, I will have to find the address again because I need to find that gem flag. Didn't think about that. As Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers says, take a drink for the working man. Alright, come on. And let's just, let's continue.
When it has been years since anyone's heard anything but static and white noise on the radio, who could still believe we are not alone on this earth? My wife, my comrades from the Order, my friends, people from my station. Nobody believes me. They are sure that there's nothing on the radio. Sure that save for us, who hid in Moscow Metro, there were no survivors of the last war. We are alone on this planet.
I'm surprised any of you guys actually came here. Oh, hey Peter. I'm sorry, I just recognized that was you.
Call on the radio with my own ears.
I hope you're doing all right,
yes, it was immediately drowned out by the static. But I had heard it.
All right.
Which means that
We took our time. Time to replace our filters.
Good, good.
Move it. We don't need any extra radiation, darling.
Yeah, you can tell that's his way. Move it. Alrighty. So let's go back and get our new MO address. Go back to here. Oh, I gotta hook it back to the game, don't I? There we go. There it is. All right. Oh, come on. All right, so going back to this call here, I'm going to go ahead and do a direct byte manipulation on it. And I'm going to do what my pal Sean did on his. Going back to that call before it. And we can just knock out the call to that function. That takes away the ammunition from the chamber round. So let's go ahead and just get that out of the way first. And then we can go take care of that gem problem. And then it'll just infinitely shoot. Alright, let's see here. I'm just going to call it MO1. Take all that mess out. And we got 6 bytes right here we need to knock out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Come on. Very good. Sign to the current sheet table. So let's hit that on out. Okay, so it's preventing it from going down. Let's get back to where it was jamming at. I want to check that flag out. Let's see here. Right here. I know it's a 0 when it allows us to shoot, so let's just see when it turns. There it goes, and it jammed. And this is the one I was looking at right here. Let's just make sure. Goes 2, now 0, and it allows us to shoot. Yep, that's her. Let's go ahead and add that to the address list, because I believe that is our flag. I don't know, but we'll find out. Take a look. See, it lets us shoot again, and I didn't mash reload. Oh, you talking about, oh, was he talking about like hacking games or something? And in regards to, no, I don't, no, we don't do anything like that. In order to get games free, no, we don't do that. I didn't realize that's what he was asking. Okay. So we know that the gun jams, so if I freeze this bay, it should jam after one shot. If I move this to 0, it should allow us to shoot again. If I hold it at 0, and now it's wanting to fight, but that's definitely it. So if we can find out where it's writing to it, we can keep it from jamming. So let's just find out what's accessing it and everything that's going on with it. Ooh, lots going on with it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let's try that again. Let's just find out what's writing to it. Alright, now it went. So here's where it's writing to it, where it went to the 1. So this looks like it wrote, no, it wrote 0 to it. So, oh man, it's going through a lot of code here. That's just filling up the whole thing. Look at that. So I just need to find one spot in memory that's, because this, if you look, it's just a lot of comparing going on. So that's really not that bad. These writing locations is only in a few locations. So if I hit it early enough, maybe I can just I'm sorry, that's another compare. This one here looks like the first move. So if I hit it early enough, maybe I can just keep it writing all the time, that 0. So let's just try that and see what happens. You know, that's what we do. We play around. The AL, this is another conditional move. It's setting it. So how about we change that set to just a move 0 in there, no matter what the compare says. So let's do that. Jam weapon. And instead of moving that into the lower half of EAX, we'll just have 0 moved into there instead of 1. Let's just see if that takes care of the problem. Weapon Jane flag, jam flag. Put that with it. Let's keep our eye on that. Make sure that don't turn to 1. And it did, so that, oh, I didn't turn it on. Let's go ahead and turn it back to 0.
How to scare a demon.
Now let's try it. Hopefully it'll work. There it goes. No, it still turned it to 1. So that's not the one that's doing it. So let's go to this one. Also here. We may have to do both of them. I don't know. Let's check that one then. All right, let's go back to it. It jams but now, don't you think? I think that's it. Turn it back off, see how long it takes to jam. Didn't take long at all. Let's just do a couple more tests on it. Didn't take long. Take long. Didn't take long at all. Let's turn it back on. Clear the jam. That's it. Alright, that looks like we can combine those two scripts, and that'll be a no reload and no jam. So let's do that. Hack a flash game. Flash games are going away of the dinosaur. I hacked that Governor of Poker 2 using the JPEGs. I got that bit up if you've seen it. If I come across another one that I want to hack and everything, I'll definitely showcase that again. I'm still trying to learn that JPEGs. That's a complicated thing that I really don't know that much about. But yeah, we might do some more of hack and flash games. Also, I want to get more into mono as well. So I'm wide open. Alright, let's see here. Oh, come on. We're just going to combine these two right here. Hello, my friend. I didn't actually plan on streaming today. I just, I didn't know how to stream, and I was just looking at it, just trying to figure it out, and I went online. I went on live stream by accident. Didn't even mean to, but I said, screw it. I'll just stay on for a little bit. Because I got to hacking this Metro Exodus, and I wanted to see what the problem was with the ammo that I heard so much about. And I just wanted to see if I could find out what was going on with it. Looks like we figured her out, though. I only need one. So that'll give you a true no reload, because it won't jam either. It'll fix the jam, and it'll fix him needing to reload, so the chamber ammo will always should remain the same. I haven't really upped the ammo to 99 or anything like that, but so we don't even need these two anymore. still got that one open. Let's see. So that should take care of both of them. So we can see here, once we turn that on, if it lets us turn it on. Ah, crap. Come on, Chris. There it goes. Good. Allocates our memory for us. Now let's just go see. Yeah, I'll leave it up. I don't know how YouTube works. Like I say, I don't know much about streaming. So, as you can see, it don't depend. But I'm going, yeah, I'll leave it up for as long as y'all want to, or as long as it'll allow me to. So. And if I need to, and I'll probably just, you know, I can just download it. But like I said, I'm just screwing around. It's not like I was really doing anything. I was just seeing if I could get live stream to work. You know, I was hoping that maybe later in the future, you know, I could just do a full game on a live stream on how I hack it and just, you know, make a weekend or something out of it where we just hack a full game with everything, you know. Where did she go? So I don't know if I'll keep this, you know, I'll probably go ahead and keep this up, but I still may make a vid on this ammo here just to make a quick vid on it just for regular watchers and everything. But y'all got to see it in its entirety without me editing out anything. Not everybody will get that.
Dad says he'll arrange a flat for us. Because if not us, then who? A flat with a kitchen and a shower.
My God, she has bitched the whole time we've been out here.
Careful. At least it held. Well, I'd say we're out of the woods. Whoa, hear that?
Alrighty, let's see. I need to, I can't see what y'all are saying. I need to get another, monitor and everything. There we go. I just want to make sure I can see what you guys are saying to me if y'all say something. Very different hacking the game live stream, though. I gotta say, it's a lot different. Nope, nobody got me.
They probably heard us coming down from the roof and decided to ambush us. The beasts are getting smarter.
I believe that solves the ammo problem, at least for this gun anyway. I don't know if ammo is located in another area or not for other weapons, or if they're all together, so I have to determine that at a later time when I get another weapon. That's not going down. Ah, shoot. One good thing about it that we can look into later is we got a cursor. So that means we got coordinates for a cursor. And what I'd like to do eventually is do a teleport hack to aim coordinates. Somebody has suggested that to me, that I should do that. So, you know, and usually it's best when you got like a cursor like that, or like that grapple that we had. Hey Steven, how's it going, pal? Yeah, I didn't actually plan to. I was just trying to figure out how streaming worked. So, and I went on live by accident, but I just happened to keep it on. I didn't do it on purpose. Yeah. I think that fixed the problem. I'm wondering if we can get it to stop all that recoil. That's annoying. Could we get lucky and it be where the ammo is? Let's change that to float. Oh Lord, there are a lot of values here. That one starts at low and then goes all the way to 1, but try to keep it at 0. Nah, still just alright, it's to it. Probably have to go knock out some opcodes for that. Get it more accurate. Oh, there's some constants in here too. No guarantee weapon damage in there. What was that? I missed it. Too bad he can probably see top chat. Like I said, I haven't figured out this stream thing, so if I'm missing something, just let me know. I have no clue how to do this. I need to get a new monitor so I can see the YouTube thing as well as all this stuff, because it's just too much on one monitor. You definitely need 2 monitors to stream. That much I figured out. I'm looking for the one that's counting up. That may go back to 0. That'll be your rapid fire. You know, all these values around here, I guarantee they do something. Alright, let's just start knopping some stuff out. Let's just find out what's writing to these values and see what's going on. Ooh. I don't know about that one. Let's just take a look right quick. Okay, there's a lot of things going through it. That may not be best to try, but hey, that's what we do. We just mess with stuff. And usually when I get in this mode is when I start crashing the game a lot, so... steady at 18, so let's see if we can put that all the way to 0. Okay, so now we got that one. Let's see what's writing to this one. Let's close some of this mess out. I don't need that anymore. Ooh, let's see here. I got all kind of things right into this one. Just gonna knock out a couple of these. It's holding steady. Now let's put it up real high and see what happens. Let's put it up like 1. See if that makes any type of difference. I don't think so. I don't notice anything different about it. Alright. But I'm just as boring, you guys. This is basically what we do. We just go through in these structures and we just look at values and say, hey, what does this value do? What does that value do? And usually you'll crash your game a lot trying to figure that out, but you can find some really good stuff like no spread, rapid fire, and unless you got something like mono where it's just all nice and pretty and laid out for you, this is the method you do it.